Hello and welcome to episode number 17 of our 2.11 Black Sun campaign. Now it's been a few weeks actually since our last episode because I had stacked up some episodes that I recorded so that I could have a little bit of a break from recording the campaign. I have been recording Awakening Rebellion videos, just not this campaign, so it's been a little bit since I've played. So it looks like we recaptured the space of Marishi from that big Brawlhawk fleet, which is a really fun battle. And then we also are still working on taking Bespin and Hoth. So I think this episode is going to be a pretty relaxed episode. We're probably going to do the ground battles of Bespin and Hoth. And then we're also going to take Rishi. And I'm probably going to take Bothwy back from them as well. Now, if you take a look at my channel, before this episode I did do the poll for which crime lord we are going to switch to next. Now, I'm going to put it on the screen now. The Zon Consortium did beat out the Hut Cartel, which means that the Hut Cartel will be pushed off for another few episodes before we get to them. And pretty soon, at the end of this episode, or maybe the start of the next episode, we are going to join with the Zon Consortium. So I'm very excited about that, but obviously this will be the last episode and maybe a little bit of the next episode that we work on Droid Revolution, because I want to make sure that we get these two Providences. I want to make sure that we get a few more Recusants and maybe some Munificents and some hard cell transports, as well as a few more Droidicas and different Droid Revolution units, I want to make sure that we've got plenty of them before we switch over. With that being said, let's just go ahead and hop straight into a battle. Ooh, I do not have a ground force here at all. Okay, that's good to know. So we can just do the ground battle of Bespin, which will be really good because we need to continue to stack up credits. That is one thing that we were talking a lot about in the comments of that community post, was we need to make sure that we've got enough credits because Zon Consortium is probably the best military, especially when it comes to the quality of their units. However, the price of their units is also very expensive. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to balance. What the heck? I only got 2 Droidicas. I got cheated out of a Droidica. Alright, this should be a pretty easy and straightforward battle. We'll probably go with a bunch of Droidicas. And then I need those AATs. Let me get a couple of you guys and then some Rhodians. And give me one more of these guys. So the Droidicas and the Elite Droidicas are going to go through the middle. Make sure that we take out all of them. And the AATs and then the Disruptor Rifles will go towards the left and take out the buildings. I'm excited to be back playing the campaign though. I really enjoy the campaign. It's just really nice as a YouTuber to be able to do campaigns. What the heck? My Droidicas only spawned 2 of them again. The combination between the Elite Droidicas, the Mark IIs, and the regular Droidicas, I feel like is going to be pretty elite. Especially since we talked about this earlier. The Mark IIs get ion weapons. So like, even if you do randomly happen to come across a unit with shields, it's not like you need to be worried about it because they have ion weapons. So obviously, going up against stronger armor, the Mark IIs might struggle, and then definitely the regular Droidicas might struggle, but the Mark IIs are going to be able to take out some light armor buildings, just like a Seraph. That was pretty good. They managed to really deal some damage there. Man, these guys are freaking insanely powerful. Droidicas are definitely some of the stronger units in the games, both Mark IIs and the regular ones. You just gotta make sure that they're in their shield mode. That's for certain. They're just really good against infantry. Look at that. +2. We got, yeah, we do. We have piracy on this planet. That's good. So I've gotten a lot of comments between the last recording and this recording. And y'all know me, I like to try and apply the comments as best I can, but I might not do a great job of that. Most everybody, wow, that was probably not the smartest thing ever. Most everybody was kind of just talking about how we need to stack up credits. Like I said earlier, we need to stack up credits because the Zon Consortium, yes, they're really elite units, but they are very expensive. People were telling me to get up to 20,000 credits per turn, and right now we're at 16,000, I think. So Bespin will be really good because Bespin will give us another 2 tomato gas mines, tomato gas refineries, which are going to be really, really good. And then that'll get us up to about 17,500. And then we're still going to want more than that. You're a Mark II. Get up here, see if we can push up. Oh, it's just this building. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about that. Just go join the rest of the army. This AAT can push up. Ooh, I'll slow down, slow down. Let's wait for the infantry reinforcements to arrive. I started playing another video game again called Company Heroes 3. And it's like a World War II kind of game. Pretty similar to Awakening Rebellion, to be honest. And it's so imperative that you support your vehicles with infantry in that game. So it's kind of like that same thing, where I don't want these guys to push up too far forward without my infantry support. But now we got some ATTEs. My infantry have pushed up. It should be set. We were discussing the power of B2s, and it's just like they are very strong, but the one problem is just how slow they are. They're just so slow. And I'm glad that I wasn't the only one that kind of had that opinion on them. Really solid units, but just really, really slow. Sec Force Medic is... Oh, he's surviving everything. Somebody shoot that guy. Come here. Do you get any sort of ability? You get the defensive shield ability. Wow, so these guys can get even stronger. It's pretty nuts. Because they're already really good. I'm excited to have both Zon and Hut Cartel whenever we get to the Hut Cartel. Because honestly, I've never really used either one. Especially since I've been talking about how I really want a space fighter in like an interceptor or a fighter role that can help counter against like X-Wings, TIE Fighters, TIE Interceptors, A-Wings. And because right now all we have is like units that have a build limit. So you got the Aggressor Starfighters that have a build limit of 5. You got M1 Starfighters that have a build limit of 5. And we're talking about how Star Vipers for the Blacks, or for the Zon Consortium, shouldn't have a build limit, which I'm really excited about. I might be wrong because I have not tested that myself, but based off what the guys were saying, I believe. So we did lose those Jordy because I sent them in. They had a lot of stuff left over. But very replaceable. Alright, so good win there on Bespin. Bespin's a great planet to capture. We still need to let our credits push up. So here's the aggressors, but you see how they have a build limit of 5 at the bottom left hand corner? I want a fighter that doesn't have a build limit. I just got 6 of those guys. That's good. What in the world? Hello. My keyboard just disconnected. Let me figure this out real quick. Okay, so we got the keyboard back. I love it how y'all can hear the sound of my keyboard disconnecting. So my troops are here. In the meantime, I did get attacked on both Mongaza and a little bit of a small fleet, but something we can take out pretty easily. And we also got attacked on Toydaria by the rebels with another pretty small fleet, a little bit of twin blade action, but we should be able to mop up both those fleet with our defensive fleet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put, oh geez, you need a commander. I will put the elite fighters up there, and then let's get them going over to Mongaza, and then let's go and do the ground battle path. So what do we have? Ooh, level 3 base is going to be tough. They also have Luke Skywalker. And now Mongaza is getting hit on the ground with a large ground force. Nothing too complicated. We'll sell both of those. Didn't kill any unit, sadly. Alright, let's do the ground battle path. Let's do AATs, why not? So you're starting to see, though, I mean, we got attacked twice already by 2 different factions. They're going to start punching through a lot more, which is scary. We're trying our best to manipulate the attack lanes and prevent them from attacking as much as possible, but, you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for sure. So Hoth is a really, really cool map if you've never seen it before. They have the shield generator will pop up pretty soon, and then they also got the ion cannon. And it's a really, really cool map because it's just a straight siege, right? You go straight up the middle, and maybe they don't have a shield generator actually, but it's a really, really fun map because they really have a lot of defenses here. They have a level 3 base, and when you're playing as the Empire, you just bring in a bunch of ATs. You got to bring in a bunch of ATSTs. You got to relive the movie. You just absolutely have to relive the movie. You got your Wampa Caves over here. Alright. We don't have to worry about reliving the movie, so let's bring in some Kalish warriors. And then over here, what do I want? Let's probably bring in one of you guys up here, and then we'll get some Rodian hunters up here. I didn't bring anything over here, what the heck? Alright, you guys can push forward. One of the weirder, not weird, it's a great thing, but just kind of like a, well, that was random. Parts of the 2.11 update is Hoth, but I don't know how they managed to do this or like how well it works, but basically Hoth has to have an ion cannon. Like it has to have an ion cannon. Even if it doesn't have an ion cannon, like I'm pretty sure if you like engage the space battle, it just spawns an ion cannon. Which is really cool because, like, you know, it's movie accurate. Especially since, well, in the regular campaign, I don't know about the big map campaign, but the Empire, like, always attacks Hoth. And you get to relive the movie, so it's kind of cool that they have, like, the ion cannon and the shield generator. It's really, really cool. So, you kind of see like the proof of that because they had an ion cannon on this planet, but I don't know exactly how that works. It's a tank, not a boat. I need to build more of those, by the way. Get the AATTEs push forward. Man, we're losing some troops here. Should be alright. Managed to kill off pretty much everything. Let's get the ATTEs focusing down there. Jeez, these T3Bs have so much health, and I was about to say it. I was about to say it. They're going to activate that brace for impact ability and really start taking some damage. I look forward to the Zon Consortium because they have just tanks, and that is just something that we have lacked the whole entire campaign because I'm stubborn and I don't want to build the random IG-88 droids because I'm stubborn, and I only want to use CIS units, so I'm stubborn. I was just reading the comments and I was like, man, I really wish, in the video I was like, I really wish that IG-88 has some good tanks, and then they were like, Captain's just completely ignoring the fact that he has like access to all these IG-88 units that he's just not even building, and he claims that they don't have tanks. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, yep, that is exactly me. Nice. So we take some casualties here, but I can just win the battle. I lost like two Kalish warrior units. I don't know what the heck happened to my Black Sun enforcers. I never even really saw them in this battle. It's kind of weird that my keyboard just randomly disconnected. I thought it was really funny that I could hear the sound. Pretty sure it was a really loud sound, so I apologize for that. Target the... Actually, no, yeah, just keep shooting at whatever you're shooting at. Haha! Look at this rifleman. Run for your life! Imagine you're this rifleman and you're just getting targeted by 4 fighters. Like, these fighters, you know, they could be helping out in the big battle over here, but no. You, sir, you get to die. You, sir, are tanking. Or at least you're dodging. Oh, you ain't dodged that one. Sorry, pal. Hey, stop killing my AATs. Haha, victorious. So we need to continue to steal technologies. That's definitely something that we need to continue to do. Yeah, we lost a lot of infantry there. Oh, we did have Luke, I forgot about him. And we lost the AAT squad at the end. Did I lose both of those AATs? Because I'm assuming that I did. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Nice, good. So, we need to continue to steal technology. That's definitely something that we need to continue to do. However, I need my money right now. I need my money because I need... Pretty soon... Oh my gosh, by the way, I don't know if I talked about this in the last episode. Death Star, Executor, Space Tech. That's terrifying. We just spent so much time killing a Bellator, and now they're building both a Death Star and an Executor. Yeah, I'm scared of that. I'll admit, I'm scared. But But I need my money because if we're going to start doing Zon Consortium, that's going to cost us a decent amount of money. I guess I'll get some of it back by selling my droid tech, but it's definitely going to cost us some money. So on Hoth, let me get... I don't need this space station here. Let me get both of these and that. And then... How are we doing? We're 90% on those. I don't got anything building over here. Alright. When it comes to ships, what else do I want? We're going to get 2 more regular Requisants because I really, really like them. Great flak weaponry. I probably need to build some more Munificents and some hard cell transports. And I never even use these guys, the combat freighters. They have 8 heavy large proton torpedoes and they're unshielded units. So they're basically just like throw them at the enemy and hope they don't get shot at kind of units, in my opinion. I was using them in the defense station battle of Mongaza just because I randomly happened to do that because Caesar was on there. That's kind of what I'm picking up from their vibe, is kind of like they're fairly cheap, throw them at the enemy, hope they don't get shot at, and can deal some massive damage with their weapons. But I mean, their range is going to be really bad. It looks like they do have the self-destruct ability, which could deal some really devastating damage in like that Brahatok fight. That was definitely something we talked about. If I had some hard cell transports in that Brahatok battle in the last episode, the transport self-destruct ability would have done some serious casualties, which I really wanted to test. I might actually go back to that last save and test that out just because I'm curious. But in the west side of things, we have completely conquered all the way to Hoth, which is quite the milestone. So now we're going to leave this to defend us, and this to defend us, and this to defend us, because we need to continue to focus on this area over here where we are actually getting attacked, which is kind of scary. Still need another paycheck, that's for sure. Let me get my main fleet to, I guess, push out all the way to Bothwy, because I got my defensive fleet going towards Mongaza. It got rejected. It's because of Mustafar. Yeah, Mustafar's almost got the space station on Mustafar. Yeah, I don't know why it just rejects me like that. It's really annoying, to be honest. I hope that they fix that if that's an actual issue. Alright, the space battle over Mongaza. This shouldn't be too difficult of a battle, but they do have a lot of gladiators. But I've got the perfect weapon systems for that, so should be alright. They don't have a space station either. Should be the interesting battle, though. Alright, go ahead and go over here. These guys are pretty cool, but once again, they don't have a build limit, actually. So these guys are pretty good. They definitely deal their damage through their concussion missiles and burst cluster rockets, because only one medium repeating dual laser isn't necessarily the best for like true interceptor role type stuff. Right, let me get my fleet up in here. This could be a really good battle to use some Geonosians. I'm still trying to figure out the Geonosians and the Carillion gunboats, because they have those rockets, and I don't just fully understand the rockets, to be completely honest, in this game. I mean, I don't mind saying that, even though I have, 2,000 hours in this game. And these XX777s, I really want to give them another try, because they're hunters. They have the role of destroyer or disabler, but look at their weapon systems. They got light close range turbo lasers, medium stun ion cannons, and heavy concussion missiles. And look at the damage we're dealing to this guy. See, something's stealing those like plasma rockets. I think it's the Geonosians. Alright, all fighters, kill her. Sounds kind of harsh when you put it like that, but oh well. Bringing the XX777. Go shoot something. How are we doing? You're perfectly fine. So this is a perfect battle to use the supplement drop ability, because my fighters are going to be kind of hanging out around him. So he'll be really effective in that role. You have the overcharge ability. Go and target this guy just by yourself. Perfect, you're in range. Overcharge. So that should have done some damage to my shields. I didn't quite check if it did. But holy moly, look how fast he just destroyed that guy. Okay, he's dead, he's dead. They have lots of raiders. So maybe the XX777 could deal some damage to those raiders, but maybe his weapon systems are too big. I'm not quite sure. Let's go for the engines. And hopefully we can manage to take out the engines. Okay, we can take out one of them. Ooh, he got away. I got a little bit distracted, so we didn't quite maximize that. If we did maximize it, I think we had enough time to take it out. So yeah, we didn't take out any of those raiders, which is kind of a problem. We do need to do a ground battle with Mangaza. Okay, they stopped the construction of the Death Star. That's really nice because I was not looking forward to taking that on. We finally have our rocket platoons ready, so I'm hoping to use their incendiary rockets like y'all wanted me to. So let's put them over Rishi. Let me get my main fleet to start moving out, hopefully. Yeah, so once I put the space station down on Mustafar, they actually moved out for me. Uh-oh. The Battle of Saleucami, round 2, except they have 9-10 capital ships, and freaking Green Squadron's still alive. I don't know how to take him out. I have my captured Venator up here, which is pretty funny, and I'm not gonna lie, we're definitely gonna lose this battle. Let me sell you, and what are we building on here? Sell you and you. Give me some credits for this battle, in case I need them. So we can try our best to defend Saleucami, but I don't think we're gonna be successful in doing so. They just have so many capital ships. I don't see us having any chance of winning this. Alright, let's get this, because this will be really good if we're getting our credits back, and then let's just start upgrading everything. So we have one Venator here. Man, that is a massive rebel fleet. Like, so big that I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do about that, because in order to take this fleet out, we're seriously going to have to... We're going to have to dedicate like an entire fleet to its destruction. I'll probably have to combine both my defensive fleet and my offensive fleet. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's my thought process. We take back Mangaza, and we already have destroyed that fleet that attacked there. So they're not going to have another attack fleet ready to go quite yet, because we did some heavy casualties to it. And then same thing for that rebel fleet that attacked whatever planet it was. I'm going to push all the way to yeah, dang. I'm going to push all the way to Bothawi probably, so that we can kill off the rest of those Brahatoks, or at least as many as we can. And then remember that we got attacked on Tordaria, so we need to take out that fleet as well. And then if we can manage to take out all three of those fleets, and we're already taking out one of them, hopefully they won't have any attacks coming to me anytime soon. And then that will leave me with time to combine them with my fleets and send them back up to Saleucami. I really want to defend Saleucami on the ground, and then we could put a turbo laser. We needed to do that earlier. I don't know why I haven't. But yeah, I think that's my plan. And I guess we send our fleet up here to see if we can clash them. What is this? Twin blade? Man, should I send my bombers over to take out that twin blade? No, because you have, what do you have? Laser cannons? He has flak and heavy laser cannons. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, everybody kill this DP-20. See, it's all funny games until the Empire and the Rebels also have good technologies. we were doing pretty good at the beginning of the campaign because we had limited the technologies that they had built, but they have caught up to us, and it shows, and it's quite sad. Alright, do we want to try and take out Green Leader again? Because last time we failed completely, and I'm not going to lie, I feel like we're going to fail completely again. But this time he doesn't have nearly as much support, so let's try our best to kill off Green Squadron again. Alright, all fighters, literally every fighter we have, try your best to take out Green Squadron. Give me the R41s as well. So R41s... Or no, these are Tuscans, sorry. R41s are good. Okay, so are Tuscans. They have the ion stunners and ion missiles. If you can manage to hit him with some ion weaponry, it might help us out pretty good. Alright, let me get you guys. Just target the closest ship, I guess. I don't even know. This is not going to be a winnable battle at all. Definitely not on my skill level. It still amazes me that some of y'all can like win this battle. Like some of my people that watch my channel can literally win this battle. And just to me, I don't see how that's possible. I don't stand a chance in this battle. See if maybe the interceptors can take out him. Why are we struggling so much to kill this guy? Ooh, we do have those raiders in this battle. Sick. Okay. So they have, yeah, they do have the self-destruct. Why did it not seem like it gave it to me in the last battle? They have so many freaking large turbos, large proton torpedoes. Kill him. How did we do against the Green Squadron? He's still alive. He looks like he's taking some damage, but I don't know if I believe that. Powder weapon systems. Jeez. Why does it seem like the proton torpedoes? They're doing like 1% per shot. That's pathetic. Oh, come on, fighters. Please kill him. He's like the only guy left. The heck? Did I lose that Longhorn? I did lose that Longhorn. Is that my X? Ooh. Kill that DB-20. Ooh, okay, they already activated their buzz toys on their own, which is pretty good. But look at him, he's still freaking alive. This MC Freedom's not taking any damage either. Ooh, use your full salvo. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Okay, do we have any sort of reinforcements? Nope. We got 100 credits. I don't even know what from. I'm not worried about spending any more credits. Obviously, this battle's not winnable for your boy. Come on, we at least need to kill one capital ship, bro. One. Just one. And Green Squadron. Please kill Green Squadron. He's regaining shields, which is just nuts. Okay, I think we killed Green Squadron. Okay, all fighters help out by killing this guy. Even the arcs, your bombers. Use your bombs over here, please. What do we kill once we kill this thing? Probably gonna try and take out the MC-30. Alright, managed to take out that. I don't know what he's doing over here. Alright, all units go for the MC-30. Alright. Not doing bad, but they like spread their damage out. Look at how much damage he's taken. I think the damage was from the Firestar on him. And then that was just a bunch of random units. Look at that. 500 credits is just crazy. Should we try to take out this MC Freedom? Probably, huh? Let's try and see what we can do. Can I get like a couple of you guys to try and take out them? Look at that, he's healing actually, check that out. He healed a little bit. Well, now he's dead, but he almost healed. Got no fighters. But we managed to win fighter superiority. They don't have a lot of fighters. The MC-80 Freedoms do provide, or excuse me, Justices do provide a little bit of a hangar bay. Mostly just a lot of reserve units, but they only have like 2 or 3 of these on the battlefield at one time. The only problem is we've taken out both of the MC Freedoms, which means the next battle, they're going to be more justice focused. Because I think they only have 1 Liberty, but they do have a lot of Twin Blades and AAS, it looks like, which is not necessarily a good thing. I want to know how many credits I'm going to get for destroying this. Well, if we destroy it. 2%. 1,000 credits, not bad at all. It's gonna pay for, yeah, we've actually made money off this battle. I love these buffs. I love these buffs. It's something that I've talked about in a couple of my videos. I love the buffs, but each faction, so the Black Sun, the Empire, and the Rebellion, have their own unique space station buffs. So the Black Sun get improved salvage, which is 100% bonus income, which is really, really good. My issue is the Rebellions is really, really bad. No, not the Rebellions. The Rebellions is good. I think they get 25% additional health, I think. which is really, really good. But the Empires is really, really bad. The Empires, if I remember correctly, is like increased ability recharge time. So like if I were to use the deploy mass driver ability, it will recharge faster, which is just really, really bad. Well, it's not bad, it's pretty good, especially if you're using certain abilities that are pretty powerful. But in comparison to, look at how much money we made off this battle. We made like 5,000 credits off this battle alone. And then increased health, if that's still the buff, which I know is the base game buff, but if that's the buff for the Rebellion, that's really, really good too. And like I said, the Empire's buff is okay, but in comparison to increased health and increased salvage bonus, I mean, it just doesn't even come close. So, I don't know, I would like to see them change that. I would love to see them add more buffs. I've talked about that in my video about what I would like to see added into Awakening Rebellion. And I would really, really like to see them add some buffs. Especially on the ground battles. They don't have any purchasable buffs on ground battles, which I think is just absolutely insane. It's literally in the base game. Why did they even get rid of the ones in the base game? I would rather have the vanilla ones at that point. But I don't know. Let's get some additional help killing off these fighters. You don't really need the Z95s and the cloaked shapes to do too much damage to the actual ships. I mean, I don't even think they shoot their concussion missiles at these guys, so I mean, they're not going to do a whole bunch of damage. So you can kind of just have them kill off any fighters helping out. We're actually doing pretty good in this battle. This is a battle that I've taken my time on and not just auto-resolved once we took out the 2 capital ships. I kind of wish I got these upgrades because they keep running away. And I wouldn't have the, and that actually reduces my movement speed. Did you? Oh yeah, this one increases my movement speed. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I would love to see them add more purchasable buffs. It's something that I'm really passionate about. It's one of my favorite features of Empire at War, is the fact that you can have buffs that like aren't in every single battle, and they really change the outcome. The way I described it is, what if you have some TIE fighters that normally lose to an N1 starfighter, for example, but because of those purchasable buffs, your N1 starfighters now lose to the TIE fighters, or your TIE fighters now lose or win against the N1 starfighters. And you're like, well, yeah, that's an interesting concept, but I think it's really, really cool, because at that point, you know, you don't know what's going to happen, and it really makes battles really, really fun, because it just adds to the random variability of each and every battle, which I think is just something that AOTR could use a little bit more of, you know. I don't think this game is super repetitive, but you can't argue with just more diversity, you know. Something that every mod could use. Okay, what do we got over here? Salvage unit. Oh, please don't be bad. Ooh, I love my recusants though. Oh my gosh, that's so tough. My magnator. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Alright, build an arms dealer. Yeah, I can do that for you. See, I don't even have to think about that one. I can do that all day long. Yep, can't do it there. Yep, can't do it there. Arms dealer? No, that's a tank store. Tank dealer. Arms dealer? Nope. Arms dealer? Nope. Arms dealer? Nope. Arms dealer? Arms dealer! Yay! Alright, that's funny.
Construction complete.
Rothana.
Tactical battle.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Building cancelled.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna win this battle. Jeez. Okay, I got space stations on both these planets, but I probably am just gonna have to abandon Saleucami for the foreseeable future, because I need to mop up these space forces, like I said, so that we can continue to thrive. We've done a really good job in this campaign. I don't want to change up the strategy now. It's kind of my mindset. So, what does that mean? Let's do the ground battle of Mongaza. And then I think, yeah, I'm not going to get Tezon Consortium until the next episode. That's kind of what I expected. With that being said, let's make sure that we get
Constructing unit.
a few more units before we leave.
Constructing unit.
Who else has droid ability? Nobody? Alright. That's awkward. Okay, we have 16,000 credits. Best pin is 87% of the way there. 91, okay. Got some more freighter bonuses. People love to talk about why I don't use freighters, and it's so funny. I don't know. They just get in the way. They're also a little overpowered.
Construction complete.
I don't have an issue. I think the way I use economy is pretty balanced. You know, slowly grow it, or if you want to grow it faster, use a crime lord that's focused on economy. I think that's a pretty fun way to play it. And they also are still in credits. I saw that they're still in credits on Aradu. They're probably still in, they're still in credits on Christophsis. For some reason, they love to steal credits off Obadiah, which is pretty funny.
Construction complete.
The only thing I'm kind of worried about, you need to get in space, by the way, is them attacking Nal Hutta. Because that would suck, especially since it's Toydaria. But they don't have a big enough fleet to take on Nal Hutta, not with 3 of these guys here, or 2 of those guys there. Got a little bit more credits. What else do I want to build? So we've got some IG-86 units. We've got 3 of them. That should be pretty fun to use. And so these 3 guys I just haven't built. They're pretty cool. They just seem so unnatural for me, so I just don't really ever use them. Build a couple more of these.
Unit in
Oops, not you.
production.
Do you have a build in it? Do not. Cool.
Constructing unit.
On the space side of things, I think we're pretty good. I think we're ready to go. I don't know how many hard assault transports I have. I don't even know if I have really any, because I don't have any there. And I have 4 there. Okay, so we're pretty good on there. And Nal Hutta got attacked. Oh, this is an easy winnable battle. I'm probably going to cut this out because they're going to retreat. So I'm going to cut this out. Okay, yeah, so they retreated like I thought they would. They attacked me before I put him in space. And so an extra Providence is too scary for them. Unsurprisingly. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. So sad. My Magnator. You're not taking that from me. Alright. I actually did not do that on purpose, but I probably was not going to get rid of my Magnator because I like my Magnator. I'm really excited to use the Providences and the refit Requisons. Oh, I have 2 of these guys. Sick. Okay, I want to build, go over here. Give me,
Unit in production.
3 more. Oh, no, not the refits.
Unit
Give me
cancelled.
3 more of these regular guys.
Production.
And then
Tactical
I think we're ready.
imminent.
I think we're ready. Oh no, Rishi's getting hit on the ground. Oh no, it's just... Oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna edit this out real quick and retreat these guys. Okay, so we successfully retreated those guys out of there. And ground forces are still approaching Mangaza. We got some more Longhorns, that's good. So once these 3 guys get built, and we continue to build a few more ground forces, mostly talking about our Droidicas, because I love myself some Droidicas, we should be ready to go to switch over to Zon. So we might actually be able to get
Tech level.
over to Zon at the beginning of the next episode, I think, is finally when the IG-8 Droid Revolution will be no more. They're stealing so many credits from us that I'm actually down to 16,000. I'm losing 1,000 credits per turn to Black Sun Outposts.
Complete.
Why are we paying taxes? Who are we paying taxes to? The crime lords. What the heck? Yeah, enemy smuggler activity is 2,136 credits. That is crazy. Local cantinas is our biggest buff of 7,500. We also need to continue to... I'm starting to diversify, finally, what corruption I do. But they keep removing my corruption, so that's kind of tough. With that said, we have reached Mangaza. And we also reached Rishi. Oops. I didn't really want to do that battle. So I lost a refit munificent, which is kind of stupid, but oh well. We were talking about in the Discord the suffering of the occasional, rough patches of auto-resolve. That was a pretty rough patch of auto-resolve. They had 1 GR75 and 1 hero, and they managed to take out 2 of my ships, even though I have a massive fleet sitting there. Yeah, I don't think so. But I don't really care too much. All right, let's go with some gene speeders. Or
Invasion
some
commencing.
flash speeders, actually. The ground battle of Mongaza. The planet of Mongaza was once home to a spice mining colony, second only to Kessel in spice mining production. A violent, poverty-stricken world, it was controlled by the Galactic Spice Mining Guild. Barren, dusty, and red, Mongaza's only other notable features were the pod races held there in its prime, before the Galactic Empire outlawed the dangerous sport. That's interesting. Some of the races were held in unused spice mines that had been open for the races. That's pretty cool. Pod racing would be really fun, especially. Ooh, we have pikes here. That actually makes a lot of sense, huh? Pod racing would be really cool.
Reinforcements.
Well, not pod racing. What am I thinking from KOTOR? Is that also pod racing? I don't think that's pod racing. I think it's something different. It'd be really fun to do in a spice mine. Like, thinking about it, because in a spice mine, you have, like, small, narrow corridors. Would be really, really fun. It'd be dangerous, which is probably why they outlawed it, but
Unit capacity.
it'd be kind of cool. Right. Why did I bring them in? I don't know. Be there in a flash. That's not cringy at all. Alright, Pikes. I'm going to sacrifice you for the greater good of the Black Sun. Alright, we have our first look at the IG-88's or IG-86's Sentinel droid teams. So they have the target lock ability, locks the target computer on the current target, increasing range and accuracy of all laser weapons for a short period of time. That's pretty effective. Both of those things is pretty daggone useful. I'm gonna make you guys scoot 3. Y'all are just gonna kind of support them against the infantry. Oop, infantry. Look how concentrated those army troopers are. Group 1. Kind of wish these flash speeders were a little bit better. No, they're doing pretty good. Your Highness, whoa. That's an interesting way to refer to me as. Uh-oh, these pirates are getting wrecked by the by the turret. Ooh, look at that. We got a droid factory. Captured by droids. I was gonna say something about how, oh, look at that. These guys are probably proficient in using droid factories, but I guess they're IG-86s, which aren't necessarily CIS droids. Alright, for the most part, I kind of just want you to capture this. If I can capture this, I can bring in some more units. What do we get? Ah, some B1s. Exactly what I was looking for. That's actually kind of what I want to use. Some B1s, and then maybe just like an AT-AP just to kind of deal some damage. Like this is when I want some Zon Consortium. Can I bring in some tanks that'll really deal some damage to their armor units? And that's also kind of why I want those anti-armor gangster platoons. I'm gonna just go with some more AATs. Because, I mean, we talked about this on the very first episode. AATs are going to be the tank that I use the most in this campaign. But hopefully, once I get some more elite tanks, we don't have to worry about using them quite as much. Oh, what the heck is that? They got grenades from their army troopers? No? Those aren't my grenades. I don't have any grenade, guys. I don't know who's doing that. I'm going to politely ask them to stop, though. Yes. Alright, let me get you guys to come over here. Ooh, this is a pretty good battle. Managed to win it pretty easily. So the flash speeders did pretty good. They're exactly what you'd expect them to be. They're basically knockoff Seraphs. I wonder if they're faster than Seraphs. 35 speed. Somebody look that up. That's your task for the day. Look that up. See if they're faster than Seraphs. Because if they are faster, then they actually do have a role. If they're not faster, then, you know, Seraphs are probably better. But then again, we're not playing as the Rebellion, so we don't even have Seraphs. You're starting to see more and more of these infantry-only sections, which I love. The only time I don't like those infantry-only sections is Best Pen. I kind of hate that, but It's kind of cool to have it on one map. If they had it on more maps, then I feel like it would be kind of annoying. But only one map's not bad. I don't know where their main base is, to be honest. Is that it up there? No, that's just a thingamawigger. So I didn't really get to see how good these IG-86 units were. I'm assuming they did, you know, alright. Alright, we'll speed this up.
We secured a build pad. We lost a build pad.
What the heck was that? Someone just died.
We secured
I don't even know if they have any units left.
a build pad.
Alright, well, yep. We're gonna just go and... Oh, there they go. Get them. Flash speeders. Nice. So with that, we have recaptured Mongaza. They did have a lot of units here, but that's right. They just captured Mongaza. Okay, I remember now. We need Mongaza because Mongaza actually makes us a decent amount of credits. And it's also a pretty good choke point against the Empire. So I'll probably have to have some sort of defensive fleet here. Like I said, we did enough damage, yeah, so that fleet's not going to attack us anytime soon. Neither is that, even with the 5 raiders. So, in the next episode, we're going to try and take back both Rishi and Bothawi, and then combine our fleet, and we're going to have a pretty massive battle over Saleucami. Also, in the next episode, we will finally be changing over to the Zon Consortium, so stay tuned for that.